Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Now that looks a decent ball. McAllister gets into a good position. And it's Palmer. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Dimitar Berbatov. There was never any question of leaving a man of his talents on the bench.
Yeah, you can't question this guy's abilities or his track record. Yet it's funny how he remains a divisive figure.
Well, that was that languid style, wasn't it, which does have its detractors.
Yeah, he's a player who's always been extremely calm, and he likes to kind of think on the ball. Some say that was lazy, slowing the game down a little too much, but I've never seen it that way.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. He leaps for it! Harmlessly behind. Joel Ward. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Palmer. Fernando's impressive jump. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Turns back here, probably the best option. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Palmer tries to pass it through, thinks about the shot. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That's a decent clearance. Now he's got space here. Cleared away. They've played it short, and it's Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold. Rice! Against the crossbar. And now they can spring out of defence. So we're still where we started right now.
Swansea definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Pass somewhat off target. Almost half an hour in now. Now, can they get him away? Flashes it across. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Palmer. To Henderson. And here's Torres. Threads one in. And Berbatov! Goal! Marseille!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
But pour l'équipe de l'Olympique de Marseille. Après 35 minutes de jeu, par le numéro 6, Berbatov. Berbatov. Berbatov.
Marseille are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's picked it up out wide. That's very neat. And that's a throw-in. Berbatov.
Marseille can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Palmer. McAllister! And he's really put himself on the line here. Alexander-Arnold goes short, cross into the box, and that has been cleared. Tries to play it through, and now a sudden chance to counter. Palmer. Joel Ward.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Adams. Palmer. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Marseille go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Marseille just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs sur le terrain.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's stuck it away. But oh, it's offside.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely shaped ball, and that is expertly dealt with. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. And it's Palmer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gets his head on it! And no mistake! And this is getting better and better. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Adams.
Marseille are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Great vision. That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Swansea have a free kick. Yokuye. Good ball, good take. Palmer. And it's Fernando Torres. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Oh, just skips past his man. He's in a great position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. McAllister has it out wide and in space. Fernand, and he shoots! It's a good run, that. Great timing.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really...
Chance! In he goes again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Swansea choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Changement en cours.
Marseille find a position of real strength now. Time on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Berbatov being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Quality ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's managed to get free. It's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
But pour l'équipe de l'Olympique de Marseille. Après 78 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9, Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres.
Swansea have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Marseille are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Space for him to turn and look. Quick look, then plays it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Marseille are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Berbatov. Palmer. McAllister. Now this, and the finish! And that is faded wide. Yokuye. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rice. Now it's Torres. He can run onto that, and he's in on goal! There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of it, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Marseille are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Joel Ward.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
5 minutes to add. No way through there. Jordan Henderson. Berbatov. And back to the goalkeeper. Ah, he's given it away. He's got away. And the ball is out of play. Samuel Smith. And that's it. Marseille, looking by any yardstick, formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So he leaps for it! He doesn't look too happy with that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
After 11 minutes is number 9, Fernando Torres.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Torres. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Now it's Berbatov. Palmer played with finesse. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Palmer. Marseille already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. McBurney. Rice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Berbatov was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Adams. Berbatov. Distributed tidily. Driven in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Hull clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hull are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
And it's Rice. Oh, cracking ball. And he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. McAllister is always looking to break lines.
Marseille really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Palmer. And he was quick to react. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Torres. McAllister. Gets a good foot in there. Looking early, and it's claimed by the keeper. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, can he get onto this? And no, that was never going to make it. And it's McAllister. And here's Torres.
There will be
It's
one
a
minute
lovely,
added
neat
time.
pass. Rice. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Quick reminder today,
Marseille
please have
go
your
in
entry
at
tickets
half-time
hand,
with
as it's
a
time to
1-0
announce
lead.
today's winning lottery numbers.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Marseille with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Marseille definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, there's a probing ball, clipped into space. Tries to get it clear. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Marseille are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Jordan Henderson produces the perfect tackle there. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. McAllister. Looking for options for movement. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Passes short and sharp. Played in. Hull have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And it's been taken short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
Berbatov. For Palmer. McAllister. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And Torres! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Hull choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
On the field, number 7.
Marseille find a position of real strength now.
21.
Now he's off and running. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. McAllister tries to play it through. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's nice. Palmer gets a cross in. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Palmer! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Palmer under intense pressure.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
And this is Torres. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. In by Henderson. It's rising! It's hit the crossbar. And there's a goal. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Hull making further changes here and in quick succession.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
Marseille
Coming
are
on to
having a
replace him
ball
is
here.
I think there's been a greater
26.
menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jordan Henderson. And it's Rice. And it's Van Dijk. McAllister has it out wide and in space. Takes aim and crosses. Big chance! And that is faded wide. Berbatov. McAllister looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rice. Real chance! Oh, good finish. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 81 minutes is number 41, Rice.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Palmer. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Berbatov. Decent chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Hull have the chance to go the other way. Adams cuts it out. And it's Palmer. Great chance! Oh, denied at the last. They've played it short. Here comes the cross. And now they can spring out of defence. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Palmer. And this is Torres.
Minutes has been indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. A lovely chance for a shot! And that's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Egan. Stood up well to him there. Berbatov.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Gelhardt going off to that. Alexander-Arnold. This is a promising build-up. And that's it. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was...